Hello Greymains! A new update is here, patch 1.18, and it's a big one. Launching across all platforms, launched about a couple of hours ago. So let's get into it. And it's mostly quality of life improvements, but I'm excited for it. So first of all, they added quests as a new knowledge category. Now the new category consists of 8 subcategories: main quests, faction quests, investigation quests, research quests, daily life quests, guide, archive, records, and constellations. This is something that was sorely needed, and I'm excited for this. Certain quest knowledge entries will be granted retroactively if the category quest has already been completed. Then they changed the resource required for research from silvers to camp funds. Fixed an issue where high value trade goods could be stacked and loaded in quantities of up to 100. And fixed an issue where merchants did not appear as trading stalls in certain situations. Oh, I've been coming across this one. Change the location of the item Baker's Note from the quest Harveston's request. I don't know if I played that one. I can't remember now. I've done so much, man. I've got over 250 hours. I can't even recall right now. Improve the knowledge system so that knowledge of certain animals can be gained by picking them up instead of killing them. Okay. Improve the wording of certain... But wait, let's go back to the other one. Improve the knowledge system so that knowledge of certain animals can be gained by picking them up instead of killing them. But hasn't that always been the case? I've always just picked up an animal and like learned what it is and so forth. I don't know. Let's bring up bigger animals. Who knows? Improve the wording of certain boss knowledge entries. Improve the stable so that horse gear can now be equipped there. Thank you. This was sorely needed. Now we can equip horse gear from the stable itself. And that's where it should have been from the start. Fixed an issue where the pensive statue would revert to its unrepaired state in certain situations while progressing through the quest of Zhang Temple to repair the pensive statues. Oh, interesting. Oh yes, I did come across that. But that was because I did the quest. I repaired the statues as I was exploring before I actually did the quest. And then when I did the quest, the statues had to be repaired all over again. So I think that ties back to the other one where they say that knowledge entries will be granted retrospectively when you've already completed the quest. Improve quest from chapter 4, the price of knowledge, mysterious spot, the kiln repair, the kiln workshop, so that the broken pieces of the kiln can now be attached using force current. I'm way past chapter 4, so I don't know. Fix that issue where they defeat the enemies around the cabin submission did not appear near Karen's house. Then they improved the knowledge system so that the knowledge of mysterious invitation can be obtained after completing Read the Memory Beneath Delicious Castle. So a lot of bug fixes here, but some quality of life features like the whole adding of the quest as a knowledge category. I think that will help the game with all of its mechanics and interface that it has, which can get a bit overwhelming. But you get used to it over time. But that is definitely, for me personally, the biggest change that I was looking forward to. Then controls, they added a new option for lock-on camera rotation. This is another big one for myself. So lock-on camera rotation under input in the game setting now has 3 options: manual, semi-auto, and auto. Whereas the previous options were enabled and disabled. So I'm probably going to go for between manual and semi-auto and not auto, because especially when you're fighting enemies, a boss, like a mini-boss, and there's countless henchmen and things around you, like especially when you take on the legendary hyena. Damn, that thing has so many, there's like 20 other hyenas around that you need to take out, and you can't lock on properly. It's insane. But anyway, manual lock-on is when lock-on is enabled, you can rotate the camera using the right stick or mouse. Semi-auto, when lock-on is enabled, you can rotate the camera using the stick or mouse within a limited range. I'll probably do semi. And auto is when lock-on is enabled, you cannot rotate the camera using the stick or mouse. Why would you want that? Nah, that's cool. For me, semi-auto or manual. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Then they fixed an issue where you could not lock onto targets with a ranged weapon while riding a mount in certain situations. Yes, I have been experiencing that, so that should be fixed right now. And then fixed an issue where the quick slot arrow would move in an unnatural way. Not come across that, but that's it for controls. Then to combat and action, we improved an issue where certain special mounts would get stuck when trying to cross some ledges. Yeah, look, I've climbed mountains with my horse. So there's been a couple of instances when I got stuck. Fixed an issue where the player could not climb through windows even where there was no obstacles. Yes, this has been a big problem for me, especially, look, I love sneaking around and playing in a stealth way, but I can't do that when I need to climb through a window and this thing just doesn't want to go through a window. Then they fixed an issue where Sir Catfish would repeatedly perform a specific action in the same location under certain circumstances. Did not come across that. In the UI, they approved the map so that the areas revealed by ringing the bell can be visually distinguished from areas explored directly. This is interesting. This is an interesting one, and I need to look into this. Like, is it going to be a different color, like the cutout border or something like that? For me personally, as the beaten off path gamer, everything in the map that's visible on my map is things I've explored. I've rung the bell like only in times when I pretty much ignore it even. But there's also been bugs for me where I ring the bell and the cutscene, it doesn't switch to the cutscene where the kid appears. So I believe that might have been fixed in previous updates, but I'll check on that. Graphics and settings fixed an issue where indoor lighting effects were unstable in certain situations. Yes, especially on AMD. Fixed an issue where the camera would jitter or shake when controlled in low FPS conditions. Can't say really. They fixed an issue where rendering would appear corrupted when FSR frame generation or XESS frame generation wasn't able on certain low-end graphics cards, including the GTX 1060. Damn, people are still playing with this card. That card is legendary. That is the legendary card for all my PC gamers out there, my fellow PC gamers. You are a legend if you're still playing on a 1060. Localization fixed various localization errors and improve localization quality across all languages. And then other fixes, it's a long list here where they fixed issues where the game would occasionally return to the title screen when revisiting the revival point. Never come across that. Fixed an issue with the voiceover for a help pop-up would also play at an increased speed while fast forwarding through a cutscene. Okay, here's my question. Why would you be fast forwarding through a cutscene? Just asking. I play all my cutscenes, man. I don't want to miss a beat. It fixed an issue where workers would not function properly after loading a save file. Fixed an issue where regular NPCs were placed in blockaded areas. That's insane. I haven't come across that. Fixed an issue where the animation of a character riding a mount would appear abnormal. Again, haven't experienced this. Then fixed an issue where the character would occasionally enter the broken abyss loop in the abyss Skyloop bridge. Then fixed an issue where the time-lapse effect would not be applied after using focus mode. I think I might have come across this. And fixed an issue where certain equipment would appear to clip through the character. Oh, I've come across that many times. And then they fixed an issue where Assyrian's movement appears abnormal, where progression was blocked if the player switched to Unga before meeting Thorsten during the time to face justice. Fixed an issue where multiple oil canisters would be equipable in the same slot, operating the heater. And fixed an issue where a shield would be displayed when preview only selected was enabled in shops or die houses after equipping dual wielder weapons. And lastly, fixed an issue where the sound effects of abyss gear skills would play even where the volume was set to 0. Now for me, what I've experienced is when I do an upgrade and I use the abyssal gear and it does a whole short cutscene with a power up thing, the sound would sometimes play, it will be delayed. That's the only other sound issue I've been having. Yeah guys, that is update patch 1.18, and then there was a hotfix earlier. That hotfix was hotfix 18.01 for all platforms as well. And basically what this one did was it fixed an issue where speaking to an NPC while the lantern was lit delayed the opening of an interaction menu. Yeah, that has become an issue. And fixed an issue where housing items placed in game version 1.12 or earlier were not displayed. Fixed an issue where the game would unexpectedly close after launching in certain situations. Yo, that happened to me twice. Where the game just crashed for no reason. Well, not my GPU. The game just crashed. And then lastly, they fixed an issue where certain areas were displayed incorrectly on the map. Probably was in my experience, but I probably was not paying attention. Anyway, that is it, man. Listen, Burlerbus keeps on giving. They keep on rolling out these updates. And yeah, if you haven't jumped into Crimson Desert yet, the game is getting better and better over time with all these updates, stability updates, quality of life improvements. If you haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, now might be the time to do so. But that's it for me. That's the first update that I've done for this game. I haven't done video game updates in a while. So if you're looking for more game updates, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do them again. And then hit that like button. It does help me. It keeps me motivated to do these YouTube videos. And then check out my YouTube channel and consider subscribing, become a part of the Key Circle. And also be on the lookout for my Crimson Desert retrospective, which will be going live soon. Should I say live or should I say be posted very soon? Yeah. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.